Gasol, 2 fouls in less than 2 minutes. Lakers on defense again, still one of the best teams in the league. That one was raked away, but the Okoro, and he scores War Eagle for all of you Auburn graduates. Isaac Okoro, he turns 20 tomorrow.
The Cavs, though, in a zone.
LeBron outside, knocks down the get out of the key, and he does. All the way. Osman misses, but it's tipped up and in.
Got to keep him in more of the half court because, as you mentioned, the Cavs they'll turn you over, and they turn you over, they get out in transition.
KC 3 from straight away. Trez is in there.
He not only blocked it, he retrieved his own block.
Montrez is on a great string as far as double-digit scoring. LeBron back again. He goes over Osman and scores. In the last couple of years, Drummond is there. Drummond turns. There's that little jump hook that he goes to often.
Yeah, but that one's, I think, a little bit further than he likes to shoot it. Maybe another foot inside.
LeBron deeping down. I know LeBron remembers when he blocked him in Brooklyn a couple of years ago. He's going to want to make amends for that. Underneath, that's a good rebound. He's an offensive rebounder, too.
One of the things that I was curious about tonight was how they were going to handle Drummond on the offensive glass. And there's an example of what he does. He pursues the ball, and he puts it right back up and in.
That's a good dish by Schroeder. Teams have been affected, and the Grizzlies are going to have 5 games in a row where they will not have played at all. And 6 overall. Schroeder, mid-range.
Well, after that high screen, if he sees the big standing back, he takes the elbow jumper.
So the Lakers finally wake up in a nice 13-4 scoring run. Sexton probing in. He'll bring it back out. He's got AD in front of him, so little on big here, Stu. So a step back 3 is not...
Maybe a little extra arc to get it over Anthony Davis, but regardless, nothing but bottom.
He missed 5 games a couple of weeks ago with an ankle injury. Great save. Goes to AD. Gets bumped. He shoots. He scores. In the game, he's being guarded by AD. So they're going at it. There's JaVale with the little hook shot off. By the way, JaVale had a highlight, length of the court, let's run, and dunk last night against Boston, if you want to check that out online. Good play by...
They keep the turnovers to a minimum all the time, but especially against a team that really converts the turnovers.
No bench points scored until right there. That's the first... Went to Belmont for 4 years. Corner of the key. This good rebound by Kuzma. He's right back at it with the offensive glass. 2.5 to go. Now he's one-on-one. Goes underneath and scores. That's block in the preseason. You know, and speaking of threes, JaVale's starting to shoot them with some regularity, too. So don't be surprised if McGee pops a 3 at the other end. Baseline Kuzma. Good ball movement by the Lakers. They swing it to LeBron. He's got it. The 3 in Chicago. After making a 3, multiple 3s in 5 straight. Throw it down, JaVale. Back for Cleveland. He missed a bunch of games with a shoulder injury. And he finally was back in the lineup last night. He's on a minutes restriction. He wears number 10, and he and Sexton are a backcourt of the future, if not the present already. LeBron, staple shot for him this year. Taken by the Lakers. They've got a little bit of time, and LeBron knows it. He'll probably get the last shot with 2 on its way. That a way to end the last draft. He started every game that he's played. Lakers are nearly getting sloppy with the basketball, but they bring it now to Morse. Start of the second quarter. What a first quarter for LeBron, and what a pass to Montrez. Finish it. Montrez gets the easy bucket from long range. Rebound, Lakers standing around a little bit. They let it go to Drummond, who's working on Montrez. Off balance, and some Andre Drummond.
The big penguin is the load.
He scored in double figures every game. He fell short of a double-double for the first, or just the second time last night. Count it!
The people you don't want to play big minutes don't have to play in the fourth.
Lakers led by 30 at the half the other night. Got down to 11 at the end. Wasn't nearly that close. Had their best defensive half of the year, too. Allowed Chicago just 33 points. Right here, the drive, that'll count if it goes, and it scores 7. Sexton. LeBron, little look away. There's a turnover. Taken by Osman. They streak the other way and score over LeBron. The floor well. Darius Garland went to Vanderbilt for a year. He's got a birthday tomorrow also. Turning 21. Bullet pass into Matthews. Boy, the touch to the corner. Marquis, well done.
Didn't get to play. Other times it's been Taylor Horton-Tucker. It may not be a problem just because guys won't always be available. You're not going to look for that.
Absolutely. It's, you know, in one way it's a very good problem, but in the other way, like you said, the coach runs through the position that he has to decide now which
block and 9 points.
LeBron stayed in the game as Bruce came in, but I think LeBron is headed for the sideline. But that's not normally, this is about the time he normally goes to the side.
LeBron's played 12 minutes, so has Harrell so far. They lob underneath. Sexton picks up the assist. LeBron skipping into the attacking 47 feet. 45-35. This building has meant a lot to LeBron James. He gets it right back. They had a 52-year championship drought before they won. Swing it, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
3 years. That would add 3 years to his offensive career.
Lead is a dozen. They finally stopped somehow. Drummond at the rim. 3 on the way. And down. He's got a bench that can really uphold things. Turning, Drummond blocked by Anthony Davis. Get that out of here. Taken out by Caruso. Bounce all the way. Throw it down with. Boy, it is their personality, isn't it? This left-handed shot stays on the rim. Tipped up and in by Drummond. Draft class in 2012. So they have a lot in common. Here's going to be taken now by Cleveland. Sexton, by the way, has 3 fouls. That's a well-run break. Laker biggest lead, 14. Cleveland actually led by 6 at one juncture. If you're joining us late, Jared Allen kicks it out. They dump it into the corner. Taurean Prince switches. Prince, Stu was last. Dead last in field goal percentage last year in the NBA.
Dead last?
Dead last.
Seriously.
For those who qualified, yep. Pull up, and that's down. I'm not talking three-point percentage. I'm talking.
You're talking overall.
Overall.
What was his overall percentage?
What was it? It was 30-something%.
Wow.
For those that qualified.
Yeah.
Osman, D on the cut. We go the other way. Here comes Cleveland. Backhand layup, no. LeBron with the rebound. Long lead, 2-on-1. KCP scores with the 9 straight games before they hit a couple against the Nets. Gasol had those 3 early fouls, so he barely saw action. Osman deep and down and has 11 rebounds. The other Cavs have 11 rebounds, nobody more than 2. Osman hits 2. The pack.
And he becomes the second Laker in double figures with 10 points, joining LeBron.
By the way, this Cleveland team, the worst free throw shooting team in the league. Maybe this guy has something to do with it, Drummond, but it does.
That's why you have to have that in your arsenal, the ability to change pace, change direction.
This Cleveland team, a stretch of games, a lot at home, is Sexton for 21 from downtown. Gasol shot only twice the other night. They were both threes. Good assist.
For the first time, he's got 2 points. He's only played 7 minutes because he picked up 3 fouls in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter.
He has 14 straight games in single digits, Marc Gasol. Osman comes around the horn and scores. Basket with Osman on him, the former Cav. 2 stints here in Cleveland. Fall back, not there. Rebound taken. Here we go with Prince. Now to Sexton. He'll attack the rim. Lay it up and in.
Boy, he's quick.
The young bull, Colin Sexton. Leading scorer, 10 out of the 11 games he's played. You speak
recognition.
So the Lakers end a long drought, but it's over. They go the other way. It turns into a 2-on-1. All the way left hand, no. Boy, Sexton was right there. At the other end, there are 2 Lakers, and it's AD.
That he's not superstitious, but maybe he is.
That one's tipped up and in again. Aggressive the other night, but you were right. He was also very decisive. Osman could hit the back iron. Lakers actually battled themselves for the rebound. Either Kuz or AD would have had it. Garland hits.
To balance out because you're going to have the same number at home at some point.
It's a little different these days when you're stuck in your hotel room and unable to get out and unwind a little bit. Here's McKee with the jump. Wesley Matthews has not hit a bucket here tonight. They take it away from Kuzma. Knock it away at the other end, and they throw it to 14. 60 to 14. Here is Davis just inside the line. Rebound Cavaliers. Trez is down, so they've got numbers coming the other way. Garland with it. They don't pick up the ball. That's short, but Kuzma's got the offensive glass. Not hesitating was Matthews. Oh, what a great rebound follow.
The basketball bounced right to him, and he flushed it.
Nose for the basketball. Montrez is in double figures again. And Garland.
Little floater as he's reading what the defensive center is going to do.
5 Lakers in double figures. Garland now in double figures with 11. After that floater, look at Wesley Matthews backing down. Gives it to Trez, who bullies his way in. We had a couple of shots of the flats earlier. Spent some time at the flats years ago during beach volleyball. Cleveland, Ohio is mentioned as home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right, Lake Show, Laker fans, here we go with the 4th and final quarter. It's JaVale McGee, doubled up, double team, throws it up and in anyway.
And Andre Drummond has 4 fouls.
You know, you were talking about LeBron, how it's been a long time since he scored a basket. He made the first basket right at the start of the third quarter, 0 for 4 the rest of the way in the third. Good move by Trez to throw it. His Cavs roll reverse. Garland, lob underneath. Whoa, what a play by Kuzma. Read it perfectly. LeBron 3-on-2. LeBron all the way. LeBron scores. 27, 8, 5 for LeBron. 11 for 17. Prince from deep. Good rebound by Montrez and saves it for Markieff. Markieff tonight has 8 points. LeBron again, though. There's that backhand.
LeBron just weaves his way in.
Well, it was, oh, look at this. LeBron with the steal all the way. LBJ. Throw it down.
Is not going away.
And this is after a season-low 17. Last game, his season high is 34. That was just a couple of nights previous to that against the Bucks. Back in action now. Prince, and he scores over more. 6 shots in a row, Stu, going back to the third quarter. Underneath, and that's blocked away from Harrell. So he tried to force it up. Sexton, well, LeBron blocks it. That's going to count. Challenge is successful, so a spectacular block. Drummond's got 17 rebounds. Sexton triple teamed, and it leaves. The arc is off. Trez taps it once, taken by McGee. McGee to the dribble. He turns it over. Here comes Braun all the way to score. Rebounding-wise, skip pass under to Caruso. Lob to Montrez, can't finish. Kuz has got another one. Caruso for 3, got it. The Caruso's got a big 3, and we're halfway through the quarter.
He picked a good time to knock down his first one, too.
Lakers from beyond the arc with 26%. Drummond throws it up in it. Caruso will take control of it. He's on the floor with KCP, LeBron, AD, and Dennis Schroeder. The 5 on the floor for the Lakers with under 5 minutes to play in a tight game. Caldwell Pope in the corner. Guarded closely himself, wants a 3. Doesn't get the defender in the air. We've only got 3 to shoot. Logo 3 for LeBron. Right back. Sexton bounces underneath Drummond. Blocked from behind by Anthony Davis. Defense now goes to the Lakers. It's LeBron. Just hit that big 3. Down the middle he goes. Scoop and score. 14.5 points. So it's good get for them in that trade. Leave it for Schroeder. Schroeder tonight, double digits, 10 points. LeBron holding on to it. LeBron with 8 on the shot clock. LeBron still holding it. LeBron thinking about a 3. LeBron stepping back for a 3. Yes, sir! Championship after 50-plus years to the city. No sort of championship to speak of until then.
Let's see what play the Lakers use as a go-to play coming out of the timeout.
AD, now to LeBron. Does so much off the court, too, in this area. 3. Yes, sir!
And a huge slipped right out of Sexton's hand, right into Caruso's.
Yeah, that was a gift. One more basket, and this one is history.
Oh, yeah.
113-107.
Especially if they use up a little bit more time. Start looking to go now.
Trying to get it in the fridge. LeBron, tough shot.
No.
Lakers are going to win it.
They're just going to let the Lakers run out the time, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a turnover here as AD dribbles.
Takes the turnover.
Stu 10 in a row on the road to start the year. Franchise record.
And a major test on Wednesday.
Against the
Philadelphia.
That is impressive. And the Lakers still own the best record in the NBA, now at 14.